まして、リンク。
Hi everyone, I'm that other Zelda player. This is Let's Play Breath of the Wild. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to this pedestal and I'm going to activate it.
Soれはシーカーストーン。長き眠りから覚めたあなたを導くでしょう。
So as soon as you activate the pedestal, this door is going to open and you're just going to go through and you're going to collect what's in these chests. So I'm just going to go ahead and put his clothes on so he doesn't get cold and so he at least looks a little bit decent.
シーカーストーンをかざすのです。それはあなたの道を開くもの。あなたはこのハイラルを再び照らす光。今こそ旅立つ時です。
I'm just gonna head out this way now. Go ahead and climb this rock right here. Get the hell out of this place. This is going to initiate more backstory. Honestly, there's a lot of it, but it's really fun and really detailed. I find it kind of weird how this man just insists on staring at Link and then just turning and walking away. The first thing you're going to want to do after exiting the Shrine of Resurrection is you're going to want to collect as many items as you can find, especially tree branches and food. Tree branches will be really helpful because they break really easily and you're going to need them to fight Boko. Oh, oof. Just go ahead and walk down this hill towards the guy that you saw staring intently at Link. I'm just gonna collect these apples. You can climb trees and try to collect items. So now we're gonna go collect this baked apple, which will initiate conversation with this old man. I beg your pardon, I do believe that is my baked apple. You cannot just go about taking whatever you please. Forgive me, I cannot resist pulling your leg. Please help yourself. An apple and an open flame make for a succulent treat. It is a bit strange to see another soul in these parts. Who are you? Me? I'll spare you my life story. I'm just an old fool who has lived here alone for quite some time now. What brings a bright-eyed young man like you to a place like this? Where are we? Answering a question with a question. That is fair enough. As I cannot imagine our meeting to be a simple coincidence, I shall tell you. This is the Great Plateau. According to legend, this is the birthplace of the entire kingdom of Hyrule. I am so sorry for my horrible man imitation. I'm not used to talking like a man. That temple there. Long ago, it was the site of many sacred ceremonies. Ever since the decline of the kingdom 100 years ago, it has sat abandoned, in a state of decay. Yet another forgotten entity, a mere ghost of its former self. Okay, thank you, old man. I'm just gonna head this way now. Try to pick up as many rocks as you can find because sometimes there will be hidden items like, oh, there's a hightail lizard. Also sometimes if you pick them up, there might be a croak underneath them. So just keep heading this way and you're gonna run into your first enemy. A Boko is what I believe it's called. Can't really remember. They're pretty easy to beat, but like I said before, the tree branches break really easily, so you have to be able to swap those out fast.
リンクリンクシーカーストーンのマップに示された場所へ向かうのです。
So the location we're in right now is called the Great Plateau, but if you zoom out, you can realize that there's so much more. It's incredible. There's so much to do, and it's so free world. You don't have to do anything in any specific order, so you can just basically do whatever the hell you want. I'm going to take a slight detour right here. Go ahead and go fight this Boko. If they drop their items, like their weapons, then try to pick them up as quick as you can. Because if you do, then they can't pick them back up, and they're basically defenseless, which makes them a lot more easy to beat. There's another Boko over here, so I'm gonna fight this real fast. I'm gonna go ahead and use up all my tree branches so that I can get rid of them because I'm gonna just steal their Boko bats anyways. So after that, go ahead and go collect this chest. Spoiler alert, it's another pair of pants. I'm gonna somewhat get back on track here. I'm gonna take a couple more detours though. Like right down here, I'm gonna go to this little small building over here. just go ahead and climb these stairs. And sometimes if you see a boulder on a wall, you can usually push it down and it either reveals a Kurok seed or in this case it'll blow them up. And because we only have 3 hearts right now, it makes more sense just to blow them up instead of charge attacking them. Right here, I'm just going to sneak around this wall to avoid these Boko. Crouching works, but it slows you down a lot. You could jump while crouching, which makes it a bit faster, but it's a really slow process. Sometimes if you're far enough away from an enemy, they won't notice you. So use that to your advantage. Right here, you're just gonna have to kind of knock his shield away, so just keep hitting until his shield is gone, and then take that advantage to strike. Arrows are really helpful in this game. They would be even more helpful to me right now if I actually had a bow, but I don't, so we're just gonna head this way to where this pedestal is, and we're going to activate it.
思い出してあなたは100年の間眠っていたのです。この怪物が本当の力を取り戻した時、世界は終わりを迎えてしまう。手遅れになってしまう前に早く早く。
So we're just gonna head down this tower now. Instead of climbing all the way down on the side of it, it'll be easier just to jump on all these ledges. Just be careful not to fall. Okay, so honestly, this man gives me total Santa Claus vibes. That beard, and then how he says ho. This tower and others just like it have erupted across the land, one after another. It is almost as though a long dormant power has awoken quite suddenly. If you do not mind me asking, did anything odd occur while you were up that tower? I heard a voice. Well now, a voice you say. And did you happen to recognize this mysterious voice? No. I see. Well, that is unfortunate. I assume you caught sight of that atrocity shrouding the castle. That is Calamity Ganon. 100 years ago, the vile entity brought the kingdom of Hyrule to ruin. It appeared suddenly and destroyed everything in its path. So many innocent lives were lost in its wake. For a century, the very symbol of our kingdom, Hyrule Castle, has managed to contain the evil, but just barely. There it festers, building its strength for the moment it will unleash its blight upon the land once again. It would appear that moment is fast approaching. I must ask you, courageous one, do you intend to make your way to the castle? I do. I indeed do. I had a feeling you would say that. Here, on this isolated plateau, we are surrounded on all sides by steep cliffs with no way down. If you were to try to jump off, well, no death could be more certain or more foolish. Of course, if you had a paraglider like mine, that would be quite another story. Hand it over, please. Certainly, why not? But there is no such thing as a free item in this world, you know. Let's see now. How about I trade it for a bit of treasure that slumbers nearby? Come, let me show you something. Okay, so now I'm just gonna follow this man very slowly because this is a very slow old man. Do you see that structure there? The one shining with the orange light? It began glowing at the exact moment those towers rose up from the ground. I would think such a place might house some sort of treasure, wouldn't you? Treasure for the paraglider. A fair exchange, I believe. So don't go jumping off any cliffs without the paraglider. I might have made that mistake a few times, honestly. Anyways, I'm gonna end here for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked, go ahead and hit that like button, and go ahead and subscribe.